Hey everyone, it's Warriors NRL Fanatics here. Hope you're all doing well. It's NRL Finals. NRL Finals kicks off this week. That's right, it's the most important time of the season. And I'm going to go through and give my NRL Finals Week 1 tips. Before getting into it, if you are a new viewer to the YouTube channel and you haven't done so already, please make sure you don't forget to subscribe to the channel. And make sure you give this video live stream a like, share the stream around, and make sure you do interact in the live chat as well. And hello to everyone who's joining. But we'll get into the NRL Finals tips real soon. But also please share this live stream around, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. And let me know if you can hear me, you can see me in the live chat. Let me know if the actual live stream is working, just so I know it's all working well and it's all working. So please give a video live stream a like, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and don't forget tonight, go and check out Wires Up TV tonight at 8 p.m. New Zealand time. They're gonna be doing a end of season review of the Warriors at 8 p.m. New Zealand time. So go and check that out. But yeah, the NRL Finals, man, it's gonna be a massive, massive next couple of weeks. Of course, with the winners to get through to week 3 of the finals and get a week off, and the winners of the Sun Deaf game that they go through, and then the losers of the Sun Deaf games are done for 2024. So we'll start off with the NRL Finals Week 1 first clash. Don't forget to put your tips through into the live chat as well, and interact in the live chat. It really does help the channel, and it shows that you are actually watching along. So the Penrith Panthers taking on the Sydney Roosters on Friday night at 7:50 p.m. at Blue Bet Stadium in Penrith. The Panthers, they finished the second spot on the ladder actually, and the Roosters finished in third spot on the ladder. In regards to this game, the Roosters' record over the Storm has not been great for the last couple of years. And the big in, of course, for the Panthers is Nathan Cleary. Nathan Cleary returns from injury, so that's a massive in for the Panthers as well. So, in regards to who I'm tipping for this game, I'm gonna actually go with the Panthers here. Penrith Panthers 1-12. And I am going to say the first try scorer will be, we'll say Sunio Faruva, first try scorer. Anytime we'll go with, I'll go with Joey Manu anytime, and Moses Leota anytime for the Panthers. But I think the Panthers will win. Look, I think they should be favourites going into this game, albeit at home. It's going to be interesting to see how Nathan Cleary pulls up, because over the last couple of weeks he's been sitting out on the sideline. So look, Penrith with Nathan Cleary back is a massive win, of course. We know Penrith are a lot different team when Cleary's playing. They look way more threatening, in my opinion. So the Panthers look. I think the Panthers are definitely still beatable, because they haven't really shown this year that, they've been as dominant as they were last season. But I think the home ground advantage being Penrith will get them over the line. And of course, with Cleary back. But the biggest question is, how fully fit is Nathan Cleary? He is going to be targeted massively in this game. So, I'll go Penrith here, but I think the Roosters will fancy their chances. I know their record's not great against the Panthers for a while now, and look, the Roosters against the top sides record hasn't been great, but I'm going to go with the Panthers 1-12. And hello to Jose in the chat. Good to see you, bro. Hope you're doing well, Jose. But Penrith for me will win this game. And I'm going to go Panthers 1-12. I think it'll be quite close. And I think Penrith will just do enough to get over the line and get a week off in week 3 of the finals for me. So Penrith will win this one. Okay, so the next game now, Saturday the 14th of September, we see the Melbourne Storm taking on the Sharks at Cronulla Southern Sharks down there at Amy Park in Melbourne. This game kicks off 4:05 p.m. Australia time, so that'll be like a 6 p.m., 6:05 p.m. New Zealand time. This game is between the minor premiers, Melbourne, who finished first on the ladder, and the Sharks, who finished in fourth spot on the ladder. Now, the Sharks had a very good result last week against Manly down there at Brookvale Overwind. I was not expecting the Sharks to put a scoreline on the Seagulls. I thought with the game being in Manly, with everything for Manly to play for, and the Sharks to win that game rather convincingly was a real surprise for me. Look, early this year, these two teams faced off. The Sharks won it with no Nico Hines. Atkinson kicking the field goal down there in Melbourne against the Storm. The Storm do have Ryan Pappenhausen back, which is a big end for them. And besides that, they don't have a lot of changes. Of course, Pappenhausen's back, which is huge. And for the Sharks, Oregon Kaufusi actually returns to the side for the Sharks here. So I think this will be a massive clash, but I do feel like the Melbourne Storm will win this game. And this might be a shock to everyone, but I'm actually going to go with the Melbourne Storm 13 plus. I think they'll be too good for the Sharks at home. And I know the Sharks won this year without Hines, but the thing is, I think Melbourne just have too much class. I think the Melbourne Storm are one of the hot favourites going into this final series, especially with the grand final as well. I think they're odds on to go to the grand final, in my opinion, just based on this year, based on finishing as my premiers. And I think they're the favourites to win the premiership right now. So I think the Storm will win, and I think the Storm will win well. I'm going to go Storm 13 plus over the Sharks down there in Melbourne. And first try scorer, I'm going to go with, we'll go with Xavier Coates first try. Anytime we'll go with Will Warbrick anytime, and Harry Grant anytime try scorer. I think the Storm will win, and I think the Storm will win well. 13 plus. I know some people might call me crazy for making that prediction, but I just think the Stormers have too much firepower, too much experience, and I think they'll get it done over the Sharks. For me, I just think they'll be too good. And I don't know. I just personally feel like the Storm just have a lot more in terms of the side that they've got in there at home as well. So Storm for me, and I think the Storm will win well, in my opinion. And the next game on Sunday afternoon sees the Bulldogs taking on the Manly Seagulls. Now, this game's actually been played at a course stadium in Sydney. And look, if Manly didn't lose last week, they bottled their opportunity to get a home final. They have to go down to a course stadium to take on the Dogs. And I wasn't expecting this game to be played at a core this week. I thought Manly were going to go and play would be the hosting this game this week, but the Dogs are hosting this game, and it's going to be a massive clash because the winner of this game goes through to week 2. The loser is done for 2024. Their season is officially over, and their premiership hopes are over as well. So, massive game, this huge clash, elimination final. It doesn't get any better than this. It's a big one. Look, I'm actually going to go with an upset. I'm going to go with the Manly Seagulls here, 1-12. I think Manly can get it done here. And fullback Tommy Trbojevic is back as well, which is massive in for the Seagulls. I think if he wasn't playing, I probably would have gone Dogs 13 plus. But with him back in the side, this is a big in for the Seagulls. It's a massive in, of course. Same with Cleary and Penrith. That's a big in as well. So, the Dogs have had a very good season. They have faltered over the past couple of weeks. They've been the best defensive side all season, but they have conceded points the last couple of weeks. A lot of teams have found them out and exposed them over the recent weeks as well. So, look, and also the Dogs do have that, distraction with Josh Adokar and the, situation with Josh Adokar this week is, surely playing on the minds of Dogs Dogs players as well. So, it's not a good not a good timing going into the finals this week to have something like that playing around in the background as well. So, look, I think Manly will win this game, and I'm actually feeling quite confident that Manly will do this. And I don't know why I'm feeling that confident, because I just feel like the Bulldogs, coming into this first final series in a really long time, they just don't have enough experience to get over the line, in my opinion. They don't have a lot of finals experience. Manly are the same. They don't have many finals experience as well. Of course, the only being Cherry Evans, who's played in big matches with Origins and, and internationals and that. But look, I think the fact is that I feel like the Seagulls, I just feel like they have the potential to win this game, and I think they will. And I'm going to go Manly 1-12. And first try scorer, I'll go with. I'm going to go Tommy Talau first try scorer, anytime try scorer. I'm going to go with. I'll go Jacob Carraz for the Dogs there, but Manly for me, I think will do it. I think they'll do it. I think they'll get the win in the finals over the Bulldogs. So, yeah, those are my tips, guys. So just go through my tips again. So I've gone with Penrith Panthers 1-12 against the Roosters. I've also gone with the Melbourne Storm 13 plus over the Sharks. I've also gone with the Cowboys over the Knights. Actually, I forgot that game. Cowboys and the Knights. I'll go with the Cowboys 1-12 over the Newcastle Knights. And yeah, that'll be really interesting to see how the Knights go, because they won last week in their final game against the Dolphins in the regular season to take their top 8 spot. But I think the Knights will give it a red hot crack as well. So I'll go with the Cowboys 1-12, and I don't think it'll be 13 plus. I wouldn't be surprised if the Knights do run it real close. And I know a lot of people are writing off Newcastle and think Cowboys will win 13 plus, but I think the Knights will hang in there and give it a red hot crack for me. So and yeah, Ponga as well. Ponga. Don't forget Ponga as well. Ponga is the key for the Knights. He is the key. If he has a massive one, then the Cowboys will need to be wary, right? They'll need to be wary of him. So if Ponga is dangerous, and he's having that type of game, then look out, because it could be an upset. It could be an upset. This is probably the game that probably could be the upset for me of the finals, because I look at the other fixtures. I don't see any other fixtures that could be upsets besides Manly and the Bulldogs. That's probably my only one that I think could be another upset in itself. But look, Cowboys for me should win this. They are favourites. They're at home. But I'm saying this now, be wary of Newcastle, because there's a lot of people that are writing the Knights off rather easily, and I don't think it'll be quite one of those games where you can write off the Knights. And I know the Knights only just limped into the finals, but yeah, you just never know. You just never know with the Knights. You can't get a read on them most of the time, but when they're on, they're definitely on. And Ponga's there to be the key for them, for me, if they had to get one of the upsets of the year, if they can go over to North Queensland and win that game. But yeah, so I've gone with Cowboys 1-12 there over the Knights. Manly Seagulls 1-12 over the Dogs, and yeah, those are my tips for the finals there. But those are the finals, and really looking forward to the finals, and that should be big, should be massive. Look, if I'm making my early prediction here for the grand final, I'm probably saying that the Panthers and the Storm will be my grand final. Look, that's what I'm going with, and I've stuck with that for the last couple of weeks of the season, and I think that's what's going to happen. Who knows? You never know. You could see an upset in week 1 of the finals, but I think majority of the time we'll see the favourites go over and get the results there. But yeah, that's my tips, guys. That's my tips for the NRL finals. Please like the video. Please give this video a like if you haven't done so already. Share the video around. Subscribe if you are a new viewer to the channel or returning viewer. Yeah, and it's all much appreciated as well. And go and check out the lads at Wars Up TV. Wars Up TV, they're doing a end of season Warriors review. So go and check that out at 8 p.m. New Zealand time. So that'll be 6 p.m. Australia time for the viewers there as well. So that pretty much wraps it up. If you've got any questions, feel free to put them through. I might stay on for a little bit longer, but look, not too many viewers watching at the moment. So yeah, look, there might not be a lot of questions. Also, just want to cover on something. NRLW news as well. Just got announced. RP Nichols is signing with the Warriors NRLW side for 2025. I think she's signed to the end of 2026. So that's a good signing, very good solid signing for the Warriors NRLW side as well. So good to see there, and I'm sure there'll be plenty more signings over the next couple of weeks. So looking forward to watching and covering the Warriors NRLW side in 2025. Jose is saying, what's her name? RP Nichols is her name. So she is currently at the Canberra Raiders. She was one of the Foundation Warriors NRLW players in our first season. So she is returning home, and she is a Kiwi as well. So be good to have her back at the Warriors. And look, there's a couple of other players that I think would be awesome to have, like sort of your Stacey Walkers, as well. Quite a few Sevens players that I can name, probably would be awesome to have in this team. So, yeah, good stuff there. Good stuff. First solid signing for the Warriors NRLW side, and looking forward to covering them as well. Jose is saying here, what is the worst outcome for Josh Adokar, do you think? Yeah, look, the worst outcome probably would be, getting sacked, right? That's probably the worst thing that could happen for Josh Adokar. And it is a talking point, isn't it? It's a massive talking point. Look, I can't really comment too much on it because, of course, we don't know the whole story. But, of course, he failed a drugs test. So, yeah, well, and apparently Dustin's already come out in the meeting, and defended him and said, look, Adokar's already pleaded his innocence, and we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens here. But yeah, it's not a good look at all. It's not a good look at all. And if he's done it, then it's horrible. But if he hasn't done it, then so he hasn't done it. So yeah, look, probably would say he'd probably get the sack, right? If he does fail that, next drug test, whether there's another drug test, So yeah, I think it's not a good look if it does happen. But yeah. Guys, make sure you give this video a like. If you haven't done so already, got new viewers or returning viewers, please subscribe if you haven't done so. And go and check out Was Up TV. At 8 p.m. New Zealand time, they're doing a End of Warriors season review. I'm actually going to be jumping on the End of Warriors season review with those lads, so I'm looking forward to that. But yeah, so tune in for that one later. I think it's later tonight at 8 p.m. New Zealand time as well. But thanks everyone for watching. Please do all the following: share, like, and subscribe. Thanks for tuning in. Hosea is saying awesome. Cheers, Hosea. But have a good one, everyone. All the best to the teams in the NRL Finals this week. And yeah, may the best team win. Unfortunately, it's a shame, as a Warriors fan, to be sitting here and not be in the finals, this week. This time last year, we were all excited, looking forward to the finals, week 1 against Penrith. And of course, it's just completely changed, right? It's completely changed the season. So it is what it is. Well, look, it's disappointing, it's gutting, don't get me wrong. But, look, it's probably a good thing in hindsight as well, because you don't have to stress about your team in the finals. But yeah, have a good one, everyone. Up the Wars, go the Warriors. Good luck to all the teams this week in the finals, and have a good one, everyone. See you later.